Okay, let's continue commenting and reading the FAQ that's on Stephanie Marr's website. Okay, so, we just read What Happened to Leah.
And we can link the thing so people can read that if they want to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So she explains what happened to Leah and how she has no romantic interest in him, and the whole Nessie thing only bothers her and that it ties her to the vampires. Okay.
Well, here's what I think. I think that because basically Renesmee was just like a cute vampire. Like, she had the cuteness factor, and that's basically all of her personality.
She has no character.
She has no character. And that the only thing about her character was that she was cute. I think Stephanie Meyer could have gone so much farther if she was a boy, but not named Edward Jacob, because that's just awkward.
That's
just awkward.
Up. That is
like, this is the.
Up.
What did you? Yeah.
This is actually what who said this in their YouTube video? Someone said this in their review. I think Tech said it in her review of Breaking Dawn, that it's a person on YouTube that she takes the name of the baby's biological father and the man that could have been her biological father, and it's like, hey, Edward Jacob, that's a good name, right? No! Bad name.
Just like, I don't know, maybe just Edward Jr. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Jr., that's cute.
Fine. Yeah. So then it would have been a boy, and so then Jacob wouldn't have imprinted, or if he would have, it would have been a Dumbledore moment. Yes, that would have been good. But
would have been good, but you know,
would have been good, but no. Oh, but then if he hadn't imprinted on EJ, he would have just fell in love, necessarily imprinted, but fell in love with Leah, because they both were like, oh, screw imprinting, I'm gonna make up my own life, and then and he goes around and imprints on the little freaking half vampire child
who's not genetically compatible. That's what imprinting is, and she does not. How would she make a werewolf baby if she's part vampire and part human?
They would be like puppies
vampire. They'd be like dogs that run around and bite people, and then they turn into other dogs. They'd be like real werewolves. They'd be poisonous or venomous or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they'd be dogs.
Yeah.
And then Caius would kill them, and I wouldn't even care, because it's what Renesmee deserves for being born, and Jacob for being Jacob.
Jacob.
But they were Leah and Jacob.
And that's awkward, because that's like, oh, your mom kissed good.
Yeah. Your mom is hot.
Yeah.
I used to think about your mom naked.
Your mom's a MILF.
Yeah, your mom,
legit.
Your mom is a MILF.
Legit. She was my MILF.
And Leah, oh my god. And then Leah and Jacob both seem like they're characters that would go against the normal thing and be like, Leah's like, I don't think I'm ever going to imprint because I'm genetically screwed up, because I would be the one having the babies.
Yeah.
And Jacob's like, my life is so hard, it sucks. Whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
And since Stephanie obviously has no problem with taking the rules that she previously set up and stomping them into the ground, she could have easily made a way how Jacob and Leah could have imprinted on each other,
or
without
they could have just
having
fell in
after
love.
seeing each other for the first time. Yeah, or they could have just fell in love.
Yeah,
Say
and
she wanted him to
just
imprint.
She
could have taken that rule and broken it just like all the other ones, because she likes to do that.
That would make sense. Jacob needed somebody to love, and I knew that. But Nessie, the child,
the demon child that shouldn't exist and can't exist.
We'll get that. We'll get to
a way that she could have existed had Stephanie thought of it, but she didn't.
But we'll give Stephanie her
chance to explain.
Because we're not down there yet. Okay. So, what happened to Sam's father? Sam's father disappeared when he was very young. He wasn't a great person, and the stress of providing for a family was too much fun for him, so he skipped out. This is one of the reasons that Sam is mature beyond his years. He picked up a lot from Athletic. Okay.
Sam's also just an ass a little bit.
He's like a little punk.
He's like, hi, I'm in charge of everything because my daddy was a deadbeat. Yay. Who's Embry's father? She doesn't know who Embry's father is? She wrote the... Oh, sorry. Is Billy actually Ephraim? Ephraim.
No, Billy's not Ephraim. Billy's Ephraim's grandson.
Okay.
I wasn't... Okay.
Who thought that was true? If Billy was Ephraim, how would he be so old? He would be dead. He wouldn't be old unless he stopped phasing after a really long time and then started getting
I don't know.
Oh, but who would think that? That's kind of a really
random... And if there was such a big plot line like that,
there would be
hopefully
hints. There'd be hints,
and hopefully
and Edward would know.
Yeah.
Edward would know.
Yeah, actually, Edward would know. So
and he wouldn't pretend to be Billy because everyone else in the tribe would know,
And, like,
too, because they all know about the well, not all of them, but the ones that know about the werewolves know about the werewolves.
Yeah, that's like actually a
That actually
stupid
is, like,
question.
there's not no such thing as stupid questions.
Yeah, you know, in school when they're like, "There's no such thing,"
Yeah.
like that legit illustrates no thinking. You know, think before you ask.
Yeah, is
Okay.
Billy actually fun?
Okay.
No.
Who is Embry's father? I don't
doesn't-
know who Embry's father
I thought
is.
she knows what every person in the entire book is thinking. She said that. She's like, I don't know how people can hate Jacob because I know what he's thinking and he's so sarcastic and funny. Oh, wait, no one else knows. Apparently she doesn't either because if she knew what everyone was thinking, she would know who Embry's father is.
I know. She's... Okay, I don't know who
I'm sorry that I haven't
Embry's
been able
father
to
is.
explain
That's why
myself.
Stephanie's...
Pick one. Just pick one, Stephanie. Pick one. You know, pick it.
I'm aware that this lack of knowledge is annoying to some people. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to explain myself into one of the drawbacks of interviews. You don't know what you will be asked.
That's
and
a
you gotta
fairly
try go
simple
with
thing to
the
pick.
even-
Oh, Embry's father is contestant 1, contestant 2, or contestant 3. There's only 3 options. It could be
Wait,
any.
no, wait. So she's asked this question, who is Embry's father? And she
she
goes
just-
on to this rant, like,
She
I'm going to
explains
try
for,
to
like, an entire
explain
page.
what it means when I say I don't know something.
Because you might regret it later. You know what? Tough luck. You've also said a lot of other things in interviews that clearly came back
Yeah.
and kicked you in the ass later.
Yeah,
so.
come on. If you haven't thought out the process,
Oh.
don't like make up a reason in the interview. Just say, I can't say right now.
Just be like, I haven't.
It'll be explained in the books later.
But then
you
that
know?
would kind of give a lot away.
What? If
If vampires get pregnant, it would give away a ton later. Because they'd be like,
Oh.
oh, Bella gets pregnant.
or she could have. Well, she did. She could have
She
just
could have
said
been like, that's a
that-
really complicated topic. It's hard to explain the process of vampire venom. And she could have.
Yeah.
She's clearly good at saying nothing over the course of a really long time. So she could have made up some really complicated excuse as to why she
Or
can't explain
she
it.
could have simply said this. Female. She could have said. female
she has
people
really
can't
always said that female vampires can't reproduce.
But she also said the venom thing. So
Oh,
she
right.
She shouldn't have said the
her big
thing about the
loophole
venom.
in that is that
The venom.
most fluids, but really, that just
Yeah.
doesn't. No,
It doesn't really cut it.
just doesn't. It's not.
We're gonna get to the pregnancy.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the-
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Oh, vampire pregnancy. When did that idea occur to you? How does that work? Here we go.
Here we go. Wait.
The first
Wait.
scene, no pun
Before we go
intended.
there. Someday, if I continue with the Twilight universe, maybe it will become necessary for me to know who Embry's dad is. At this point, I don't want to give a glib. Oh, it's
Kind of
Kind of
answer because I
answer,
might
because
regret it
I'm
later.
gonna
You know what, Stephanie?
Like-
Like the venom thing, like the pregnancy
like a
thing.
vagina. Like a vagina.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, I know.
Just figure it out. Just figure stuff out, Stephanie.
Wait, how do I? Oh,
Oh,
that's
you
smart.
moved the computer and then.
Ooh.
No, but seriously, if she can say something that compromises the 4th book so much, like the venom thing and the pregnancy thing, how is she not capable of just saying, oh, Embry's father, or it's Embry, right, who's the one whose father was in question? Yeah. Embry's father is Billy Black. Embry's father is Sam Woolley's dad. Like,
Who was
why
Embry
can't-
again? I forget.
He's just one of the wolves. He's Jacob's other best friend, other than Quill, who they never really talk about, except in wondering who his father is, and even that's like a couple sentences.
You know what? She shouldn't have like focused on like
Yeah, why did she even mention that?
the werewolf friends when she didn't even like give character substance
she-
to like most of the vampires.
None of her characters have substance. Just don't talk about them.
Yeah,
Then there wouldn't
you
be a
don't
book
need
because
them
almost
if-
none of her
yeah.
characters have
like
any
why
substance.
why did Jacob need them? Like, okay, I can get like at first, but you know they could. There's a way you could just make them fade into the background and bring out other characters.
Yeah,
you know?
like ones that matter and ones that you have a backstory
exactly.
for.
Okay, let's
Moving on.
get
Let's
to
get to the
the
pregnancy
topic.
thing.